What's up, folks? I'm Odd, by the way. So today we're going to be doing basically an inversion of the inverted challenge that I did a couple weeks ago by this point. Probably almost a couple months ago already? That sounds wrong, but also right. Probably about there. And now if you remember, you haven't seen the video, I suppose. It's not necessarily important for this. If you'd like to watch it, obviously, it's on my channel. I think it's just called Inverted Challenge. We created this lovely moth girl using that inverted colors method, trying to figure out how to best create this character without necessarily knowing exactly what we were going to get. I mean, you could get an idea, and if you knew way more about color theory, I'm sure that this challenge would be a lot more possible. But today, what we're going to be doing instead is I'm basically going to be trying to create an inverted picture in non-inverted canvas mode. And then, so when we flip everything over to inverted, we will get what the real color scheme should be, in theory. Does that track? Does that make any sense? Like this, just to give myself a better idea of what's going down. I do feel like I have also gotten a little bit better in terms of drawing relatively quickly lately. I've been doing a lot more studies, so hopefully I can get this done in under an hour so that it's a little bit more entertaining on your guys' side, and a little bit easier to edit on my. So it's not going to be a full piece by most measures, but it is going to be fun. So I'm just gonna get started. Basically go from here. Now I guess it doesn't really matter what color I make this sketch. So obviously these parts are gonna be about the same. Trying to get used to how I mapped my canvas again. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna be doing is I'm going to be doing another pass at this character. Possibly smaller. I'm not totally sure quite yet. I think that might be a good way to go about it, though. Well, you know, let's do a whole body. Why not? Why not? She would soon come to regret these exact words. Try to do a little nice pose here for her. Riveting posture. I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Because of course I am. You know what I might do, actually? Go away. You. Background. You are going to be the book. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna look up a pose. Okay, I think I've got a basic idea of what I want. So I'm gonna go for kind of an anime-ish vibe, right? I might just take this pose and make it a bit more animated. Try my best, at least. What are you? Yeah. So like, kind of set back on our heels, right? I don't like that. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to make this quick. I'm focusing all of my time and effort onto the pose. 1 minute. I don't want high heels. I don't want high heels. I want something particular. My gosh. Google is not being helpful today. Okay, just gonna try this again. Okay, something similar to that. That'll work. I'm gonna do another pass over this. Oh my gosh. I'll try and keep some of this in, because this can be the process sometimes of just stuff that does not cooperate, I think. But I won't subject you to all of it, because this isn't a major part of the challenge. Just going for that cute, oversized vibe here. I'm gonna give her boots, boot shoes, kinda. I haven't quite gotten a name for this character yet, but I'm thinking something along the lines of a moth name I saw the other day. Let me see if I can find it again. I'll put a picture up of it, but we saw this cool moth the other day. The polyphemus moth. So it's this dope, like, brown and blue, really fuzzy moth, and I hadn't actually seen one in our area before. I didn't realize that we had quite as fuzzy moths up here. So it was really cool to see. I guess I could call her Polly. I don't know. I think this is where I want to leave this pose right now. And really gonna bring down this, because I know that with the white lines that it makes things a little bit more difficult. Just gonna go in, color this girl. Well, not color, but line her first. I guess I could call her Luna. Like, that feels like kind of a cop-out, but Luna is a cute name. I don't have any OCs named Luna, surprisingly. I don't think so, at least. I mean, unless you count the furry wolf that I drew, but I mean, she isn't technically my OC, she's ChatGPT's. Left me a high-rise jean. Cute. So much happier with this outfit now. Learning actually makes things look better. Who knew? Not me, apparently. The sleeve placket separated. Making all these references with my own hands as I'm sitting here trying to draw this. You take what you can get. And Google is being mean to me today, so we're just gonna roll with it. That's not a bad hand. That is not a terrible hand at all. Could it be better? I'm sure, but it's not a bad hand. No. Okay, so that leaves us at basically the end of our non-challenge related concepts here, right? So we are going to go further in with our colors now. Now I can at least try to reference this girlie's colors. I'm not totally sure if that's what I want to do entirely. At least I know that the saturated and unsaturated are the same in this situation. So what we're looking at is when I select something here, it should be directly opposite from it on the color wheel. Woo! Hopefully. That is bright. and I could be very wrong. Let's just not worry about that line. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna draw the line. I don't need to draw the line. I can just fill it in. That's fine. I'm gonna regret that later, but it's fine. Darker will be lighter on it. Darker will be lighter. So this will be lighter. So I need a lighter color to make it darker. Now before I based her design off of a moth shirt that I made before, but in this one I might just keep it a standard purple oversized flannel like this. I think that'd be cute. Wait. Ooh. Oh no. Wait. Do you need to be darker? Ah! Wait. Shit. Ah. You need to be darker. You're up here. You need to be like down here? Yeah? Oh, this will make my brain go backward. Oh gosh. Okay. I figured it out. Stop yelling at me. I figured it out. Skin tone. So you're going to be like here. And then like here. Yeah? Let's go for yeah. This is basically the exact same as the inverted challenge. I don't know what would have changed. I guess just my perception of like, oh, everything's normal in this case, and I'm working backwards from the original, basically. Yeah. So yeah, it's somewhat different. Color her eyes again. Oh, I made them purple. Okay. That makes things easy. Kind of. Here. I'm gonna try and make her pants and her hair about the same color, I think. So I want it like here. That means it's probably gonna be about here. No, here. Because I want darker. Like here. That's for the pants. Okay, so like, make sure that color. So opposite there, it's gonna be like here, 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 here. Let's go for that, sure. Woo, blondie. You would be very cute as blonde. Don't get me wrong. What? Keeps doing that. That's not why we're here. And I might take this and make it a skosh lighter. Yeah? And then have that button be there. Yeah. And then make sure that's nicely saturated. Actually, try and make it match her eyes and then have it be less saturated for her little floofs. That is still black, actually, because it's going to be white, as is the case with some moths in that area near the bottom of the antenna. And I'm going to fill this the rest of the way in. Hold on. Getting closer here. Make sure that I don't have as many blips in it as I did when I used. Weird. Okay. And then now face. There. Hold on. I'm going to bring the opacity down. And I'm going to bring it here. And then do it that way. Because that way, it should be somewhat similar to the way that I color normally. Take that. Make that even lighter. Put that on her lips. Is that pink enough? Let's go like here. Here. too much, but it's okay. Opacity back all the way up, and let's just go over this a little bit. Some detail. Gonna unlock opacity. How did that line get there? How did you get there? It's gotta be when I was coloring. I'll fix it in a minute. This thing's first. Okay. You've got to be on the coloring layer. No. Oh, are you on both? You tiny bastard. No, wait, did I colored it in. I just colored it in a different color because I had it on blue. Whoa, it's been a rough day for me. And I still need to color her shoes. Okay. What color were her shoes in this one? Like a kind of gross brown. I colored that one inverted, okay? I mean, I'm coloring this one inverted, so hopefully I can learn from my mistakes prior to. Okay, so brown is kind of an orange tone here. So we'll go like blue and lighter, less saturated, like there. So long as, yeah, it's not as close to the skin color. I need to make it less saturated. Okay. And I need to take this off. Okay. Hopefully this won't be as bad of a brown as last time. That's the hope, right? And I've learned from some of my mistakes and I've gotten better at color theory. At least this time I can reference, I suppose. I could in the other one, but this one is like in real time. And it's definitely weird having to color in this scheme like this while my screen is not inverted. So we got all that. Change up the colors here a little bit. I just like to add a little bit of, not that much. I just like to add a little bit of like variety in clothes. I think it gives them a little bit more depth in terms of their like separate parts and separating them a little bit without shading them. Because they're either made out of different things or, I mean, they're just distinctly different parts. Or they're slightly different colors or materials or whatever. Okay, now shading. I should try and pick a background first, shouldn't I? Like... I moved my entire coloring setup to make sure that I was trying to face the camera here, and I just screwed it up. Okay, so before I gave her kind of a purplish background, I'm gonna do the same here. Like that. Like that, Yogi. Okay, so you. Now. We go for a sort of purplish here, mid-tone, I guess, right? And then let's just color over all of this and shade her in that way, because I find that process a little bit faster for me. Yes? Okay. Hopefully this is the right color. I think it is. So our goal is for our girl here to be relatively normal looking, and everything else will look weird by the time that we go into inverted. Also, ooh, the mode that I'm gonna have to put this on is gonna be different because multiply ain't gonna work here. Not in the same way that it did before. Because we're inverting this, so it needs to stay relatively lighter and not get too messed up by the whole inversion process. So I guess that's slightly different. There's some differences between these parts of the challenge, okay? A little bit. Find something that's a little bit more brightening as opposed to darkening. Perhaps like a... Oh my gosh. I actually forget if it's Dodge or the other one. I think it's Dodge. Because yeah, it's Dodge and Burn. Yeah. So I think it's Dodge. Sounds like a band name, doesn't it? Dodge and Burn. Feel free to take that, my artistic friends. That sounds like a fun, like, art-related band name. It doesn't already exist. So that looks relatively good. I'm gonna go back in and give her some shinies in her eyes that are black as the soleus night. That looks good. Oh, right. Crap. I should probably fill this in because I think this is the background color. Don't want that. So like so. There we go. That's why it wasn't showing up. Now I gotta fix the shading on it. She looks appropriately creepy for what I'm trying to get here. Side of black. We should do a little drop shadow. Again. Make you lighter. Lighter. And I need to change the actual shading layer to something lighter. Not that light. Linear? I don't think that would do well enough. Yes, no. Color dodge? Ooh. I mean, that'll probably work, but that's a lot by itself right now. Bring it down a little bit. That looks good. That looks like it'll turn into some nice shading. Okay. I think I'll crop this, and then I will be ready to see if my skills have caught up with me at all. Accessibility. Color filters. Hold on. Inverted. There is grayscale inverted, which I guess I still could do. Whew! Alright. Steady. Steady. Let's look. Oh! She doesn't look too bad, now does she? She looks a little weird. I can't quite place it. I guess it's the background. But that's cute. I think that was a win. Look at that. And this is still like my entire canvas is inverted right now. That is crazy. Look at her. Ah, she's so cute. I wonder if I took a screenshot. Would you stay the same? Or no? The answer is no. Ah well. That's okay. I'll take a screen grab or something from it. That is cute. Actually, I wonder if there's any way I can get that to look like that here. Darn. I definitely don't know. Exclusion? Well, that's close. Well, I don't know. I have no idea how that's gonna work. But I'm sure I can take a screen grab or something like that, or continue to play around with this to get the finished result, which, I mean, like, it looks interesting, but it's definitely still a little weird. I'm gonna go back over to it. Like, there's just something off, and I think it's just the fact that I was coloring with the lighter lines or something like that that made it so, like, difficult to grasp, because, like, she looks like a different character to me. It's so weird. At the same time, I do love her design. I do think that it looks very cute. So I'm happy about that. It's just interesting how it turned out. Because I don't totally understand, like, what I'm missing, I guess, to make it look the way that I guess I wanted it to look. I think that it just messes with your brain. It makes things look different when you draw them in different colors. I mean, obviously, but it's still very... I don't know. It's still really weird, because I felt like this looked better, almost, more detailed, when it was in its original version, which I suppose makes sense. Her shoes turned out much better, which I'm happy about. I don't know. Let me know what you think. This has definitely been another cool little experiment. I love playing around with these different color filters. And I'm making these little characters. I might actually try and draw this little moth girl normally and see if I can get anything looking nice for her. You know, she deserves it after all the treatment that I've put her through. So at that, I think that I'm going to leave this here with, I guess, Luna is what I've decided to call her. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments and the other art-related challenges that you think that I should do. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe. I'm rolling pretty close to my first major goal, which is 50. I have some ideas in mind that I might pull out later, but I mean, obviously not until I'm relatively close. So if you want to see what that is, you can stay around. And at that, I will see y'all next time.